Sony announced the development of a new subsidiary to bring cutting-edge technology to the fast-growing space sector. Registered a few days ago, Sony Space Communications Corp will develop and supply devices that allow satellites in orbit to communicate using lasers. Laser communication technology will avoid the drawbacks inherent in free-frequency deficient radio communication systems. Sony's modules will provide data transmission between satellites and communication between satellites and ground stations. The timing of the start of the commercial operation of the technology and the cost of the project will be announced later. Now there are about 12,000 satellites in orbit around the Earth, and their number in the coming years will rapidly increase as the development of aerospace companies will reduce the cost of launching objects into space. It is also known that companies like SpaceX are already deploying extensive satellite constellations to provide access to the internet from anywhere in the world. According to Sony, the amount of data circulating in orbit is also increasing annually. At the same time, the ranges of available radio frequencies are limited. SpaceX already produces its modules for laser satellite communications. For the first time, the relevant technology began to be used in Starlink satellites at the end of last year. The original developments are also available in China. Sony is not a complete novice in the industry. For the first time, the company conducted successful tests of laser communication in space in 2020, transmitting high-resolution images along the beam to the ground communication station in Japan from the ISS. Sony is actively increasing its capacity. Sony and Honda have agreed to create a joint venture to develop, produce and sell electric cars in 2022. According to the terms of the agreement, Honda will produce electric cars, while Sony will provide these electric cars with software. The first joint electric car will go on sale in 2025. And that's not counting game consoles. Despite the global shortage of parts and components, Sony announced that it has sold 20 million units of the PlayStation 5 console worldwide since its launch in November 2020. Sony's latest production and performance reports show that demand for the console is still very high, suggesting the need to increase supply and maximize production of the PS5.